Welcome back. I'm breaking my silence. A lot has changed. I've changed my hair. I have more records behind me. But the topic is the same. We're focusing on video games. And yesterday, there was a Nintendo Direct. And what was highlighted in that Nintendo Direct? The Switch 2. Now, it's too expensive. Everything in that Direct was too expensive. The Nintendo Switch 2 is being sold at $450. That is exactly what I thought it was going to be sold at. That was my prediction. There is a bundle to buy it with Mario Kart World for $500. So the game is only $50, right? Wrong. The game is like $80, which is the first $80 game. Nintendo went from a $70 Tears of the Kingdom back down to $60 for their other games like Princess Peach Showtime. And then they're going up to $80 for a Mario Kart game. That's too much money. It's too much money, and the discourse has been immaculate because a lot of people have been spamming in the Nintendo Treehouse live chat, drop the price. But then there are all these people in the chat as well saying, get a job, brokies, just pay the money. And sure, maybe some of these people don't have a job, so they don't have a steady income. But what about me? I have a job, I'm a teenager, I have a steady income, but I don't want to pay that much money for it. I don't want to pay $80. It's not the fact of I don't have the money for it, it's the fact of I won't have money for other things. That's the issue. And this goes into politics today and the economy, and you can't raise prices without raising wages, and there's that whole other conversation to have. But the conversation here is, it's too much money. Everything here is too expensive, other than, I will say, the selling of the Switch 2. I think $450 is a fair price, and I think $500 plus the game is a fair price. But the game can be at least dropped to $70. It does not need to be $80 to pay for it. And I think it's $90 for either the physical or the digital. I forget which one it is. But they're different prices, depending on what format you get of it. And then that Explore the Switch 2 game, like that tech demo, that's paid. That's a paid game. That's not free. That's not something you get with the system. There's a lot of things that aren't looking good here. There's a lot of unanswered questions. Can I use my Switch Pro controller for the Switch 2? Because I don't want to pay $80 for another controller. I'll use the Joy-Cons, fine, but that's my preferred way. That's my preferred controller. Am I gonna be able to use that, or am I gonna have to chill out more money for it? Another question is, will this impact the PlayStation and Xbox? Are they going to raise their prices next generation? Because, like in the past year, I bought a PS5. One of the best purchases ever, because now I have the option to play these like next level games. Like for the longest time, I was never going to buy Elden Ring because I didn't have a good system that would run on. It would not run on the Switch well. Now I have a PS5, so I have that good option. I'd never buy Elden Ring because I'm terrible at Souls games. But at least I have the option. I bought Spider-Man 2. That game's baller, dude. It's so good. I bought GTA 5, got God of War. Like, I have these good games now. But are their prices going to raise as well now that Nintendo is raising theirs? There's a lot of questions, and there's not a whole lot of answers. And people are saying, oh, I'll just wait for the price drop. You guys, there wasn't a price drop for the Switch. The Nintendo Switch is still $300 to this day if you were to buy it somewhere. It is still $300. Nintendo never gave it an official price drop. The Switch OLED is still $350. All these games, Breath of the Wild is still $60 on the eShop. There was no price drops for any of these after an amount of time. They went on sale, but like the most you would get on a sale is these $60 games are now $42. It's a sale, but it's not a price drop, and it was very rare for them to go on sale. And some of them straight up haven't. It has been a long time since I saw a new Pokemon Snap go on sale. I know that's a weird game to focus on, but I think it went on sale like maybe 3 times after it came out, and it's just been sitting at $60. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity has not gone on sale in a long time. And that was a $60 game put out like, what, 4 or 5 years ago? It's worrying, and I'm not looking forward to it. Because I'd like to buy the Switch 2. I'd love to buy it and play the new games, but I don't see it being worth my money yet. Especially considered Mario Kart is the only the only big heavy hitter for this so far. I'll probably wait to buy it, but I might buy it on release day if more games get announced. That's all my thoughts. Maybe I'll be back making content. Maybe I won't, no promises, but I just needed to express this because the online discourse is going crazy. And it should be, because this is uncharted territories that we've never seen before. That's all for me. See you in the next one.